What's up, Bigfooters and other outdoorly enthused folks? My name is Brady, and today I am out in the wilderness of Mississippi. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with swamp monster lore, but this right behind me is the Pearl River. It's the river that sits on the barrier between Louisiana and Mississippi. And right across the river is the Pearl River Wildlife Management Area, home of the Honey Island Swamp. Home of the Honey Island Swamp Monster. I came out here today to explore a new trail. This is my first time exploring the woods of the Deep South. It reminds me of all of the old classic movies like The Legend of Boggy Creek. Just a classic southern woods. All the trees have this, I don't even know what to call it, southern moss on it. I'm hoping to see an alligator out on the river. I haven't seen any yet. There's gotta be alligators out there, right? Probably hiding in all this stuff. So my goal for today is just to walk around, get a feel for the environment around here, hopefully spot some cool wildlife, mayhap to Sasquatch, who knows, and really just get a view of this terrain. It feels very isolated out here. There's two other trucks in this parking spot, just a couple of guys that launched their boat out into the river, doing some fishing. So looks like I'm going to be the only one hiking into the forest. So now all we have to do is put on the pack and get hiking. So I'm not the only one here. There's some guys doing maintenance work, but this is fantastic. Look at that sweet bridge. Seen a couple of gar and a couple of turtles. So maybe I'll see an alligator off this thing. Wow. This scenery is fantastic. This is a beautiful spot. Man, I'm really enjoying this hike. The trails are fairly well kept. There's actually a lot of maintenance workers out today cleaning up the trail. Oh, whoa, what bird was that? What was that? Huh. I think I just spooked a turkey. There's a bird hiding in this brush right next to me. And as soon as I started talking, it just ran off into the bushes. Didn't fly. It just ran. So I think that might have been a turkey just sitting there. That was cool. But yeah, this is a really lovely area. It looks so nice. Much nicer than I was expecting. A lot of times it's kind of eerie in the Deep South wilderness, but this place is not eerie. This place is nice. But it seems I am on the right track because I'm walking down this trail and off to my side, black bear migration route. That is super cool. So maybe I'll see some black bear sign. I would love to cast a black bear track. I'm seeing like scuff marks off to the side of the trail. Can't really tell what it is, but most likely deer. But there's definitely tons of wildlife around here. Although one problem with these woods, you can't stop for too long or else you'll get destroyed by the state bird, the mosquito. It is very buggy, especially in spots with standing water like this. There's quite a bit of it. It's been raining quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. Plenty of April showers this year. So, now that I know I'm in bear territory, hopefully I can manage to find a track and cast it. I've always wanted to find a bear track. Maybe here in Mississippi, of all places, is where I'll find some bear sign. But yeah, there's definitely signs of animals moving through. It's just hard to tell what it is exactly. It's occurred to me that the scuff marks on the side of the trail might actually be wild hogs. At first I assumed they were deer because, deer are everywhere, but here in the south, hogs are a real problem. So those marks could very possibly be from wild hogs, but also probably deer as well. And possibly alligators. The very heavy rain that we've been receiving lately has created these marshy, swampy ecosystems off on the side of the trail. They're probably pretty swampy all the time, but they are very flooded today. And looking closely, you can actually see fish in them. There's fish swimming around in what I assume is not even supposed to be a pond or a body of water in the first place. But so much of it is flooded that fish have probably swam out of the Pearl River and its creeks and into these swampy, marshy ecosystems, which is super cool. I really love looking at little micro ecosystems. The variety of life that is small and people don't think about a lot of the time, but also big animals. See, now this is a for real swamp. I'm actually nervous about there actually being alligators in there right now. Herpetology friends, you know this is also a good spot to spot like water snakes. I would love to see like a plain-bellied water snake or a diamondback water snake. Heck, even a water moccasin would be cool as long as we keep our distance from each other. It's definitely places like this that I get a little bit more nervous about alligators. Because that is a legit swamp, but equally awesome. Swamps hold an incredible variety of life, so very cool. Oh, check this out. Look at that. Look at these berries. Ouch, they've got thorns on them. These berries are not quite ripe, but they're just about there. Now, there's a whole berry bush. Wild raspberries, I think. But once these are ripe, this is going to be a big attractant for the black bears, hopefully. Maybe when I come back, when these are ripened, maybe we'll come across some black bear sign. And these are all over the forest. With tons of rain comes a great variety of edible plants, like these berries. And it's definitely a big food source for the black bear. And if Sasquatches are out here, they would probably utilize this as a food source as well. Yeah, this entire thicket behind me is a berry bush. Excellent. Awesome. Made it to the deer crossing. So far I've yet to see any of the large wildlife in the area. Well, that's to be expected. Big animals are usually pretty elusive. Hopefully we'll get an alligator when we go back to the bridge crossing. But other than turtles, a few fish, and caught a brief glimpse of a lizard. But other than that, haven't seen any other wildlife. I'm just gonna go a little farther up this trail, and then I'll just turn around. I won't be going very much farther. Okay guys, I made it back to the car. I'm back at the Pearl River. And I think that's gonna do it for today. It was an excellent hike. I saw tons of animals sign. I even got to see a couple of cool animals. I got to watch a couple of snakes, some lizards. I even saw a raccoon on my way out. This is definitely an excellent area, and I had a lot of fun checking it out today. I will definitely do my best to make it back to this location. Unfortunately, we didn't see an alligator or a bear today, but that's all right. There's always next time. I'm really hoping that once those berries are ripe, I'm gonna see a lot more bear sign in there. Now I'm just gonna pack it up and head on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun filming it, and that's gonna do it for me. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep squatching.